Oh, there we go. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Turquoise Skies Saturday Show. We've got a special guest today. Nick Nez is back with us. Stay tuned. We'll be right with you. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Turquoise Skies. We have our special guest Saturday Show, and we've got Nick Nez with us today. Welcome back, Nick.
Yeah, good to be back.
So what have you been up to since last we met? A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Mainly work though. Taking care of the family. And then in the shop every now and then.
If I don't know if everyone knows, but Nick is a first responder, paramedic in Farmington, New Mexico. And on the side, as a hobby, he started silversmithing. And boy, you took your hobby serious. And these pieces are amazing. Just the work speaks for itself. I don't really have to say much. But since we last met, you did the Indian Market, Santa Fe, you did the Totaw Festival.
Yeah, and then even the Pathways, the one in Buffalo Thunder.
Yeah, you did the Buffalo Thunder.
Yeah, well, initially I was in Sawaya, and then they got a hold of me on Sunday and said, "Hey, we got a booth for you." So
yeah, I
was there right on the plaza.
Awesome. But that's pretty cool. Yeah. There's a lot of people that try to get in the market, and it's awesome. So, if everyone knows, Santa Fe Indian Market is the largest Native American market in the world in Santa Fe, New Mexico, in August. I'm sorry, August.
Yeah,
that was last month. And in the Totaw Festival, we actually have your award-winning piece, which is going to be item number 2. I want to show you just a couple of the pieces here to start off with. Check this out. We're just going to show off some of Nick's work. This is going to be item number 1. Oh my gosh, look at that. What kind of turquoise is that?
That's Egyptian turquoise. I think it's like 12 carats.
12 carats of high-grade Egyptian turquoise. You kind of have that deep blue with the spider webbing pattern there. Everything is handmade. Sterling silver. Nick is a perfectionist. We've got the Kiva Step silver overlay design with bead shot with a thick triangle wire border. And there we go. That is the hallmark that we're looking at.
I just got my new stamp, so...
Oh, really? Going to start seeing a new one?
So my newer pieces will have my new stamp.
So... Which
is that logo.
The first couple of years of work, you're going to have this hallmark here. So this is going to be a legacy then. It's almost going to be a way of dating your stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but on all my pieces, the ends are not consistent. Like they're all, if you look at all of them, they're all different because they're individually stamped, the end.
Yeah.
So my newer one will just be more uniform.
Oh, I see.
Do the same.
Well, cool. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to our show. We'll get to all of the prices and all of these items. We are a jewelry store here in Albuquerque, New Mexico called Turquoise Skies in Uptown, pretty close to Coronado Mall, 8106 Manal. We are going to be showing you Nick's jewelry today. We do not own this jewelry. This jewelry is all Nick's. And we're going to be showing pieces on the camera. Every piece has a number that's associated with it. If you see something you like, you're welcome to buy. All you have to do is say sold and the number that you're talking about. We're going to be going through one piece one by one. I like to get into the pieces and show off some of the artisanship and really talk about the pieces. This isn't a rapid fire show. This is all handmade jewelry. In this case, this is all Navajo made, handmade by Nick Nez. If you buy something, you're welcome to pay with a credit card, with PayPal. We've got a financing option called Klarna. Basically, all we need is your email, and we can send you an invoice, and you can pay with any of those methods. Any piece that's $250 or more also qualifies for our layaway program if you're interested in doing that. When you purchase a piece, just let us know that you'd like to do layaway. And how does that work? We require 25% down, which is non-refundable. It's a way of holding your piece. And then 25% a month until the piece is paid off. If there are other coupons out there, if a lot of you know, we also have a gallery and a jewelry store, and sometimes we'll do coupons. They do not apply to the artist jewelry. This belongs to the artist, and we honor their prices, and it doesn't stack with the live sale. What am I missing, Mickey?
Inner circle.
Inner Circle. If you haven't joined yet, and if you'd like to get notice for our shows, after the shows, we like to post any pieces that are still available. Join the Inner Circle. You can click on the link there in the description, and we also like to see your faces. It's cool seeing the names that are part of the Inner Circle and part of these shows. But really, when we get to see your face, it's like, and we make that connection, it's pretty cool. And also, we've got our artists on the Inner Circle as well. So if you have questions, the pieces that we have out here are all one of a kind. Most of them are one of a kind. You can't replicate these pieces. A big part of that is either the hand fabrication, the hand craftsmanship, but also the turquoise stone that's in the piece. They are one of a kind. They're not things that we can mass produce. We do have a couple pieces that Nick said that we're going to be presenting. If you want some outside of the show, that we can take some orders. And for that, you'll have to let us know in the Inner Circle. We'll be posting a couple of the pictures of the pieces that are available that way, and we'll talk about them here on the show. So, awesome. Okay, so we might as well get into it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I guess we've got quite a few people here. So this item number 1 that we just talked about is Egyptian turquoise, high polish, sterling silver. This is a little bit smaller of a size. We got a measuring tape in here. I'll get the exact size for you.
I think it's like 5 3/4.
5 3/4?
Like all together. I'm not sure though.
With the gap?
Yeah, with the gap, I think it's 5 3/4.
We'll do a little double check.
It's kind of a smaller bracelet.
We had people yesterday asking for smaller bracelets, so.
That's right. We've got...
So Tina's on. Tina, yeah, I met her at Farmington. She got one of my pieces that I still have to make.
Oh, that's right.
I still have to make that. And there's another customer.
So we're looking
California.
at 4.5 cuff with a just over 1 inch gap. So we're looking at somewhere between 5.5 to 5 3/4. We can manipulate the piece to fit either of those sizes. And the price on this piece is $1,800.
Yeah, I was telling my customers that triangle wire is these are the first ones I've applied to these bracelets.
These
the dimension.
Yep,
Yeah.
right here.
Because normally I would just do a cuff, but I went ahead and added that to see how it would come out.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, that's
It's a
awesome.
cool border.
Yeah, it came out pretty
Triangle
nice.
wire is expensive too. Man.
Yeah, and it's pretty hefty. That's I don't remember how many grams that weighs.
What is that
But
number?
it's-
Number 1, maybe number 0.
I don't know. I
Number
just I think it's actually 2. I think it's a
It's
2.
a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, thick triangle wire. It's hard to make because you have to make it through the rolling mill, and you have to anneal it and roll it, anneal it and roll it. It gets pretty expensive. And I love your textured bottom layer of that overlay.
Yeah, that's really easy to do. I mean, I like sharing how I do it. So that's just basically an engraver. It's not like the ones that go on your flex shaft. It's the ones that you could buy at Walmart for like $12.
Really?
Yeah, those the ones you can engrave, like you write your name on the back of metal or something.
Yep. Wow.
That same thing, and just kind of color it and
How do you get
oxidize it.
the texture like that?
Well, it kind of vibrates.
Oh, I see.
And then you just move it along. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
That's a great
It
trick.
adds like a tufa texture to it, but
Totally.
it's all fabricated.
That is item number 1. Calling that the Egyptian turquoise bracelet. Item number 2 is our best in show.
Yeah, that won the jewelry competition in Farmington.
So there is a show in Farmington, New Mexico called the Total Festival. George Francis actually puts that on, doesn't he? Isn't he running that show?
I don't think so. I think he was part of it.
But
But
he did it one time.
Yeah. Not this year because I talked to him about it and he wasn't part of it this year.
Can you tell us about this turquoise?
That is Carrico Lake.
Ooh.
So Ernie Montoya owns that mine and he's here in Albuquerque. So that's where I got it from. I believe that's about 8 carats.
Got 8 carats of high grade Carrico Lake green spiderweb turquoise.
And then the bezel is like a 10 gauge bezel, I think was. No, actually it was a 12 gauge bezel. That was kind of hard to set that stone.
I bet.
And then the design, it's inspired of. Where's your cradle? Did you have a cradle board back here?
What are you looking for?
No.
No.
No, you never had one.
Nope.
So when a baby is born, with a Navajo baby,
Yep.
they're usually put on a cradle board, and so the lines on that, the piece they represent the cord
Okay.
that weaves through to secure the baby, and then the top is the head.
Right.
So I call that bracelet twins in a cradle because there's 2 sides. So if you turn it, rotate it.
Right, because here's the
Yeah. So there's
here's
one.
the second
Yeah.
baby right there.
Yeah, and then like that little see that little
That
kind
little,
of
this right here.
yeah, that it's kind of like when you fold over a blanket.
Yep.
And then you wrap it. So and that's where I got kind of inspired, twins in a cradle. And then I have a twin sister too, so
Oh, you do.
yeah, it kind of
We talked about that.
I didn't even think of it till afterwards. I was like, this is pretty cool, and then I was like, this kind of looks like a baby being wrapped in a cradle, and then kind of just named it that.
It
So-
works. That's really cool with the design. And you have kids yourself. Did they?
Oh yeah, they were
They
all
were
in
in
a
a
cradle
cradle?
board. They all had the same cradle board.
Really?
Yeah, from my oldest to my youngest, they all shared the same cradle board.
Can I get camera number 1, please, or 2? There we go. Yeah, beautiful design. You see that baby resting there in that cradle board. This is Best in Show. Does it have a ribbon with it?
Yeah.
We just show off the ribbon.
Let's see. I don't know where it's at.
Maybe put it in here.
I have the bigger one and the smaller one, so if somebody wants the piece, then they'll get the smaller ribbon. Because I'm keeping the big ribbon.
Yeah. So this will come with a small ribbon just to show it off. But this is the here. We'll get this camera. Best in Show, the Totof Festival. First place in jewelry. If I can get that in camera without it being all bright.
Yeah, that cuff, it really pops when you wear coral rings.
Oh yeah.
Like if you have a coral ring on and you have that bracelet on.
It's green color.
It looks pretty cool.
I mean, compared to the red, here's a red pin. That doesn't do justice, but
When I was in Santa Fe, there's people just trying them on. I'm like, cool, let me take a picture of it. So I had a lot of people model them.
oh, perfect.
And I put them on my website, so you can look at my website and see how it looks on basically wrists.
About the same size as the last one. We're looking at just over 4.5 on the cuff size, with a 1 1/8. So you're looking at what is that? About 5 3/4 on the wrist. Sure, we can shape it a little bit, but it is thick.
Yeah, it's very hard to move that metal.
It's going to be really hard to change the size. If you need a slight adjustment, let us know before you get the piece so we can adjust that for you. But that is going to be very difficult. Anything but just a small change. But anyway, the price on this piece was $2,500, as it is the Best in Show for jewelry. That's item number 2. Number 2. Just gonna keep this ribbon out here and set that right there. Number 3, we've got some bangles. This is one of the pieces that we said that we can do as a set. I'm sorry, that we can manufacture, or Nick can make after the show if you're interested. These can be sold as a set, and to wear them. I don't know if my hand might be too big for these. Oh, that works. They stack. You can see that. Let's get this camera up here. Stackable bangles. It really depends on your hand size. Getting these on and off.
Yeah, I made those a little bit bigger than standard size.
It fits
so
me.
I don't know what the measurement is.
Price on these $110 each, or if you'd like a set of 4, it'd be $425. But we're gonna just go with the individual price, unless you're interested in a full set.
110.
110.
And how do I spell that?
Bangle, B-A-N-G-L-E.
B-A-N-G-L-E.
Yep.
There we go.
So the bangle is a type of bracelet that is completely connected, goes all the way around. And each one of these has a hand stamp,
Those are all hand cut, like soft.
handsaw.
Yeah, and they're all different. They kind of look the same, but when you really
Well,
look
it takes
at
a
them,
lot of time.
they're all different. I think I counted like maybe 110 saw marks.
Wow, and you've got all kinds of mixed textures and
Yeah. It's,
finishes there throughout.
and it's
that.
all eyeballed. It's not really measured.
It's freehand.
Yeah, like freehand. But if you really look at it, it's all uniform at the same time.
Love to see that design in a cuff, Kim says. There we go.
Sold.
Sold. Rita's going to take one of these. Thank you, Rita. And as tradition, you remember the drum.
Forgot the bigger drum.
If Debbie brings the drum down.
You want me to go get the drum?
No, it's pretty big. I
I'll
mean,
do
we
it.
could.
I'll do it.
If someone buys one of the bigger pieces, if we get... Thank you, Rita.
You're
If someone
better at
buys a
this than me.
bracelet, we will we'll get the big drum out.
I'll personally walk it down here myself.
Thank you, Rita.
So there was a ring that... Oh, Rita has that ring. Last time you sold some of the rings. We have a couple of the rings
Yeah, we
at
have
the
those
end.
rings at the end, so they go hand in hand.
Tess Simpson's going to buy one as well.
Cool. Oh, another drum.
Another drum.
I like the older drum.
Yeah. You know what? We hit it too hard too many times, and it started getting stretched. So I need to find a, you know a drum maker. I knew a guy in Gallup, and I don't know. I can't get a hold of him now. So if you know any drum, if you keep your eye out, if you see any drum makers, I need to. I don't know what to do to tighten the drum if it's some kind of oil. Does anybody know how to tighten the oil of a traditional drum?
Would you run it sandpaper on it?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do it because I don't want to mess it up, you know? Anyway, we've got 2 bracelets left. These bracelets are $110. They are bangles. So that is item number 3. Number 4. We've got some smaller rings. A ring size right here. Here we go. These rings are both priced at $350, and we're going to start getting into Nick Nez's level of stones. There we go. Get a good shot of that. We're going to start with the long cigar cab, and then the round cab here. This will be for A, and 4B will be the round. So starting with for A, let's get a good look at that. I love your handsaw bezel. Completely custom. Having to make bezel like this by hand. It's like really nice wheels on a car or rims. It just adds that extra level of detail, extra level of quality. Just because you can't buy store-bought bezel like this.
You can.
You can?
Yeah.
Where?
In Japan.
Oh, in Japan?
Yeah, I've seen people go on a rant on that. Like
Someone has some in Japan that they're doing. I wonder if they're
yeah, like people.
they're still, probably still having a handsaw it though, aren't they?
No, it's actually a roll. I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah, and it's kind of.
Well, you didn't buy yours in Japan, did
No,
you?
No.
The prices on number 3, Heather, was $110 on those bangles. The price on this is $350. This is 4A. And can you tell us a little bit about this stone?
That is Marinci, out of Arizona. Has pyrite in it. The camera it's kind of dark on the camera, but it's pretty bright stone when you hold it in your hand. So there's a lot of pyrite in that piece. Turquoise.
Can you see all that pyrite in there? Can we get camera 3? See if we can't get a better color on that stone.
Heather bought the last 2.
Last 2 bangles. Heather Schneider. Thank you, Heather.
Cool. I think Heather owns one of my pieces already too. Is that correct?
I think Heather. You
I think she got the last one like this.
Yeah.
Well, I could be wrong.
I think you're right. Okay. Back to the ring. We're looking at this size 8.5 ring. These lights are it's so hard to capture on camera some of these pieces. This is really good quality turquoise. We have the Marinci in there. There we go. Let's try that. That looks a little better. Let's try camera 3 with that. It's still a little warm.
So yeah, Heather does have that piece. I do have matching stones for that necklace too. So
looks like Tia's gonna take this piece for A.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you, Tia.
Awesome. Thank you, Tia. Yeah, I like Marinci. Marinci is a very nice stone. I have a lot of it too. So
Marinci's known for that
the pyrite.
that pyrite.
Yep.
It's getting harder and harder to find. So
Mm-hmm. So that stone that's in that piece, I actually have the rough of it.
really,
I should have brought it, but it's at home. The rough of whatever it came out of. It looks pretty cool.
yeah, I'd love to see that.
But I got the bad side of it because it's all pyrite with blue matrix.
Oh, really?
It's reversed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Should try making a piece with that.
Yeah.
And you don't
we'll
see that very often. It'd be
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
cool.
So that's the bad stuff. That's what you don't want to get. So out of a whole bucket,
Yeah,
you only get like
a couple.
like
good
maybe
cuts.
like maybe 100 carats,
Yeah.
or actually maybe like maybe 1,000 carats.
Have you, if you, when you're cutting it, have you had trouble with the saw? And that?
Yeah, that pyrite there, it's hard to cut.
Yeah, I bet.
And then the
You
whole
mess up your
stone
saw blade.
is black too. So
Yeah,
all you see is black.
yeah. Dirt or
Yep.
soot everywhere.
Yep.
4B. Thank you again, Tia. Okay, we're looking at 4B. This looks like Egyptian turquoise. Is that right?
Yeah, that's Egyptian.
Check this
That's
out.
a
Let's get
high-grade
a
That's a very nice blue.
high grade Egyptian turquoise.
It pops.
Yeah, no kidding. Great way to frame this stone. You've got that layered border, hand saw bezel.
I call that the Che ring, like you know
Che?
what Che is?
Yeah.
Like a grandfather.
Yeah.
Because like even this ring right here, like the texture on it. Back to like maybe 30, 40 years ago, it was all simple, like making a simple band with just a stone, just
Yep.
a turquoise on it. So I do make a lot of these because people like them. They like simple stuff.
Che is the Navajo word, Diné word for grandfather,
Yeah.
and Nick is calling this the grandfather ring or the Che ring.
Yeah, that style with
That-
the plain band with the texture.
Textured band, nice thick band, size 7, with the Egyptian turquoise framed in that layer border. Sterling silver,
I always tell people that
$350.
the Egyptian turquoise is probably the best that I'm going to see in my lifetime as far as quality and color, like that electric blue.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can get that in Bisbee and Lander blue, but all the collectors have those, so it's very hard to get your hands on those. So
I saw you had a piece of Lander blue turquoise. Can't
Yeah.
wait to see what happens with that.
That's gonna go to my son because his name is Lander Blue.
That's right. Yeah,
So
you
I'm
told
gonna
me
make a
about that.
bolo tie with that stone.
Yep.
For
it
him,
is.
so he's gonna keep that stone.
That'll be a lifetime.
Yeah, he'll have that piece.
Anyway, this is 350 for a 4B.
Barbara says that she has a drum making family.
J.R. Chiletta. I'd love to connect, Barbara, if you don't mind sharing, and maybe we'll buy a couple more drums. We're thinking about doing a couple drums for like Christmas or something. Maybe have them on. Come invite them on to our Digging Deep show and just let them talk about making drums. That'd be really fun. Or even go out there, we can film and show off some of that stuff. But of course, we never want to pressure anyone to be on camera. Sometimes it's a little hard to get on camera. Anyway, let's move on. Number 5. We've got A, B, and C. B in the middle. The Egyptian turquoise will be C. Or this, they're both. Which one is this?
Let me see. What's that?
You see that?
That's Marinci. Deep, like a, I don't know, like bright blue.
Bright blue Marinci turquoise.
Yeah. See that like glassy finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice stone. Especially like a lot of the like Persians and Egyptians, like a lot of the older jewelry, they like the plain blue with no matrix in it.
That's right.
Kind of like how Sleeping Beauty is, like just a nothing in it, just a blue.
That is very sought after in the Middle East. They like their matrix-free turquoise. We've got some hints of matrix here on the side. The motherstone, host material, a couple different terms for it. Got the deep stamp work and saw work, or is that a stamp?
It's all saw. Some of it's stamped, but most of it's all saw work.
And this these rings, number 5, are going for $450 today. And this is size 10. 5A, size 10, $450, Marinci turquoise. The teardrop custom bezel. 5B. Ooh, look at that glow of that, probably Caraco Lake.
Yep.
I would guess the zinc
Yeah,
deposits in the earth
Yeah, that's Caraco Lake.
really create that lime green color. This is 5B, and you have kind of a butterfly band here where you can see how it butterflies out. It tapers on the sides and tapers in the center. Hand saw, hand stamp. Got that thick band. Nick uses pretty amazing stones. That's one of the things I think you're becoming known for, is using the high grade material.
Yeah, that's the way to go as far as you know, like if you were to do the Santa Fe markets, you know, that's all people have.
You have to have high grade. You can't cheap out. It's handmade quality jewelry. So this is also $450, size 8.5. Sterling silver. This is 5B. $5C, also $450. Egyptian turquoise. Got the texture and the saw lines.
Those were like inspired by those earrings that I made last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't finish those earrings. I had a lot of them. I just didn't have time to finish it. So
Up at 4 o'clock this morning, just putting the finishing touches on these rings, I heard.
yeah,
This is a size 7. 5C, $450. Egyptian, again, that lightning blue, dark matrix.
yeah, that's a nice stone. That's a very nice stone.
Susan, this one, the size on this is size 7. That is 5B. Okay, yeah. Put these over here, keep them in order so I can remember later. That's number 5. Number 6. let's get into the bracelets. Big piece of turquoise. Look at the
That's natural Sleeping Beauty.
natural Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
That's not even backed too. I was telling you, it's not backed.
It's just a thick.
It's just one piece of turquoise. I think it was.
I'm getting fingerprints all over it.
Shoot, I don't even remember how many carats that was.
Sterling silver overlay. Love this rise, the high rise there.
Yeah.
It gives it some dimension. You can see it, how it sticks out. We're looking at can probably almost, yep. This is currently a 6.5. Did I move my polishing? There it is. I feel like I just want to polish up that one spot that I was touching. Huge, natural, nice piece of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And can you tell us a little bit about this design?
It looks cool. I've done that piece like maybe 3 times. The last time I sold one here, but they're not all the same. There's different there's alterations that I do to it, but it generally is not the same, because this one has that little dot on there. You see that little dot there?
This right here, the little beach shot?
Yeah, that beach shot. That's one that my other ones that doesn't have that on there. Like I tell people, my work is just more of contemporary, abstract. There's not really maybe there's an inspiration behind it, but these are just what's in my head, and I make it.
Definitely see your cultural influence in these.
Yeah.
And like before you had the Cradle design. It's a reflection of the culture here in the Southwest. This piece is $4,000. Sleeping Beauty.
So that stone will actually change color through time. It'll turn a green probably.
If you're touching it with your fingers.
Yeah, that's not going to stay that color.
If you're touching it with your fingers, this is not a stabilized stone. This is a natural stone. Just to give you a warning, if you do have natural stones and you touch them with your fingers, the oils from your fingers can seep into the stone, as turquoise is porous and it is also a copper compound. The copper will start turning green, and that'll cause the stone to turn green. So
if your turquoise is changing color, that's kind of a good thing. that you kind of know that's authentic, but then there's a pros and cons by it. People love to have a stone that won't change color, that looks pretty cool, and that's where stabilization comes in.
The ancient Egyptians used to stabilize their turquoise with beeswax. They'd rub beeswax on top to keep the elements out and to keep that color of the turquoise. There's some really good stabilizing processes, and it really is.
It's kind of preference.
It's
kind of a preference thing.
It's personal preference.
Yeah, because if you have a stabilized stone, you hit it up against the wall, it most likely won't crack. But if you had this bracelet on, you would most likely fracture it, and you're done. So it's kind of pros and cons.
Tia says this looks like ram horn.
Oh.
The spiral, the wave. You've seen that? We have kind of a kiva step and an arrow here. There's a lightning bolt, maybe a star. There's awesome geometric pattern.
I like stuff like that. It kind of looks like I don't know if you're interested in shoes, but like on the bottom of like the Jordans, like 1 through 4. Yeah. You know how the bottom is all kind of has
artistic
that
and kind of has that geometric.
Kind of like a footprint feel to it. I don't know.
That is item number 6. Are we keeping these after the show for a little while? If you're tuning in after the show, you're welcome to call in, and welcome to our phone number.
Is it below?
Yeah, it is. There it is. Thank you. You're welcome to call us here at the store. Devin's on the phones, 505-862-9443. You can reach out to us, hello@tskies.com. Or you can just join our inner circle and contact us on Facebook. All right, item number 7. Marinci?
Yep.
Starting to learn your collection that you have there. They got some Marinci stones and some Egyptian and a little Caracal Lake. Good quality stones. Here we go. You see me polishing because I got my finger. We were touching this thing and everyone got fingerprints all over it before I put it out on the show. These cloths are pretty cool. They're called sunshine cloths. If you Google that, sunshine cloth, they've got some compound in there and they're really good at help shining stuff back up. So here we go. This is item number 7. Marinci Turquoise Cuff. We've got some satellite stones out here. Oh, look, this is good example of that. Just a variation of the pattern. See, we've got 2 bead shots there. And we've got a set of 3 Marinci stones. It kind of has a slight offset zigzag shape to it. Got Nick Nez there, hallmark. This piece is $4,000. Eric says he's got a few pounds of high grade number 8 turquoise. That's interesting because this next piece that we're going to show is pretty unique. This is item number 7. The size on this is about 6 3/4. We can bring that up to a 7. I'm a 6 1/2, and that fits me okay. It's a little loose. Thick Burt's Bees hand cream might help with the moisture. Beeswax used to be used as a stabilizer. Item number 8. Just talking about really high grade old number 8 turquoise. Look at that. It's a huge stone. I don't know, can you see that on the side? Huge natural number 8 turquoise. This turquoise is very expensive. Do you have any idea what the pricing is on that stone?
It's about $1,800 for that stone.
That stone alone is $1,800.
It's like 68 carats. A friend of mine was able to give me that stone. He owned a shop down in Sedona, and he said back maybe in the 70s, the Edgar brothers had maybe about 10 of those, 5 to 10 of those stones, and he came in wanting to sell them, so he bought a few of them. A few of those old number 8.
That's kind of a cool. I didn't see this before. Got that cut. $5,000. Look at it. I don't know if it's gonna fit me. It's 6.
Yeah, that bracelet kind of sits diagonally too. It's a
little tight.
If you have a smaller wrist, it sits kind of diagonally.
My wrist is a little too small. It's not quite fitting. It's just about 6 1/4 wrist. I'm a 6 1/2. So interesting shape. If you can see that helix.
So the last
shape.
time we were here, I was telling you about designing, and then I remember I was telling you through the years I had designed pieces.
Yep.
This piece I designed like 10 years ago. That exact piece.
It was in your book?
Yeah, it was in my book, yeah. I designed it like 10 years ago, and it was just sitting there. And was inspired by Santa Fe.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Santa
yeah.
Fe?
Like inspired by going to Santa Fe and becoming an artist. And
yeah.
I made that bracelet out of the notebook that I have, or all the drawings.
It's cool seeing some of your drawings that you did so long ago.
I still have that drawing of that. That's pretty cool. Like, I still have most of them.
$5,000 for the high grade natural number 8 turquoise helix bracelet, overlay sterling silver. It's number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8. Why don't we, we've got this set here. This is a, these are sold separately, but the stones match. This is item number 9. And our poor number 9, somebody dropped it or something.
It's number 6.
It's not quite a,
Just kidding.
yeah. Number 9, I'm showing off the number when I need to be showing off the jewelry. 9A is going to be the bracelet to finish up our, we've got one more coming, but our bracelet trend here. And we have matching turquoise here to the ring. What kind of turquoise is that? Is that
Smoky Bisbee.
Smoky Bisbee? If you've heard of the Bisbee turquoise mine, known for its lightning blue color and
Chocolate matrix, but also that.
that chocolate.
Yeah. And then they have smoke. A
Smoky
smoky
color.
to it that adds a different character to it. The known character to Bisbee.
What's going on with this design? It almost looks like a river.
I forgot what I called it. There was a name for it. It just, I don't know.
Beware of plastic size turquoise. This is Eric letting us know. Thank you, Eric. We've got the Nix Naz hallmark in there. The size on this bracelet looks to be like your
I think
5 3/4 ish, 6
yeah.
inch maybe.
It's a little bit bigger than the first two.
Let's take a look. To measure your bracelets, you measure around the cuff, 5 inches, and then measure the 1 inch. So that is a size 6 Smoky Bisbee bracelet for, what number are we on? 9? $1,800. And 5, I'm sorry, we've got 4 of them, so we're going to do number 10, A through D. I'm going to just point them here at this camera, Holden. There we go. Let's get a look at those. These are item number 10, starting here with this blue turquoise. Then we're going to move to that Nevada turquoise, and then the Caraco, and then, ooh, spiderweb. What is this, number 8?
That's what, yeah, number 8. That's kind of the number 8 that you see a lot out in the market.
Here we go, starting with 10. This is size 13. Men's ring. Fits my thumb. Huge ring. 10A is $1,200. Get that focus. Beautiful blue.
It's like 25 carats.
25 carats of, where is it from?
That's Egyptian.
Egyptian, 25 carats of natural Egyptian turquoise. Handmade sterling silver. All your bands have like this comfort. Like this taper really helps with the comfort of it, because when you're bending your finger, it just fits.
Before I was making them thicker, but then
Yeah.
I've noticed that I would try them on and they wouldn't.
Feels good.
Yeah, wouldn't feel as good, so it kind of narrowed down the bottom of the band.
There we go. 1,200 for 10A. 10B, I was assuming Royston, I just said that, but that looks more like number 8, honestly,
Yeah.
now that I'm looking at it. 10B, thick. These are heavy. We've got that large band. Thick. Size 12 and a half. 12 and a half. If you need us to size it up to 13, I'm sure we could do that. It's going to be really hard to change the sizes of these other than that. We've got that signature, almost, your signature is really
Yeah, some
zigzags, textures.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I just started one day just not learning, but just making it simple with a line.
Yep.
Making a design with the line.
$1,200 for 10B. They're huge. It's just eye candy. see.
It's probably a 13 or is
Wow,
that a 14?
14.
What? I thought it was a 13.
Size 14 is Christmas presents here. It's time. If you have some big fingers in your life somewhere and they can't find rings that fit them, that they want something high quality, here you go. Now's your chance. Caracal Lake,
Oh, that's actually Sonoran Gold.
Sonoran Gold.
Yeah.
I saw that little blue in there and it was like, Sonoran Gold, green turquoise. Same effect as the Caracal Lake mine. There's zinc in the earth there, and that's what helps change it to this lime green color. Sterling silver. Got the Nick Nez hallmark. Tapered band, nice and thick. Look, this price comes down a little bit with this one. $750. Eric is asking, are your turquoise stones solid? Not treated in any other additive? You pretty much buy your turquoise straight from the stone cutters and the.
Yeah, like a lot of the stones I got were from Ernie Montoya, who owns the Caracal Lake mine. So yeah, genuine natural stones. And to come by this, you kind of have to know people. You can't just go and find it, or you can't just go and it's not readily available. So
99% of the stuff on the market is stabilized in some kind of way.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hard to find good natural turquoise stones. Not to say that stabilization is bad. That 1% of turquoise that's natural like this is just really hard to find. There's a lot of jewelers, especially mainstream jewelers, that prefer stabilized turquoise. It doesn't crack. It doesn't. It is easy. The colors don't change. It stays consistent. But a lot of times they'll add some additives, and there's a wide range. There's a gray area between professionally stabilized, high quality stones and not so professionally stabilized stones, down to the plastic additives and resins and dyes and things that we call enhanced turquoise or enhanced stabilized turquoise. I think I had a couple pieces here.
There's even people who stabilize their high grade turquoise only because they like to keep that look.
That's right.
Of the natural stone that is very high grade.
Yeah.
They'll just stabilize it and keep it the way it is, because over time it'll just change, like
Yeah.
you said.
Keep that. It's a personal.
So
preference.
yeah, there's high grade stabilized turquoise that's out there that people prefer also.
And we honestly, I could have a whole another show about turquoise. If you haven't seen yet, we've got some shows on YouTube. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, please share our channel. And we have a couple of videos that we just get into turquoise and talking about the mine. We bring mine owners onto the show.
There's a lot of turquoise here.
Yeah, you want to show a couple pieces?
I'll show you something.
Yeah, we'll whip out some pieces here in a minute. Here we go. And then finally 10D. We've got that spiderweb number 8. $750 for the piece. Size 14.
Yeah, I don't know why I have those big rings. When I was in Santa Fe, they were like, "We need some big rings."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you bring them and they're like,
yeah. And then the bracelets are like, "Your bracelets are small. You need some bigger ones." I'm like, "All right."
It's hard to keep up. It's
What's
like
the price on you?
$750. Hey, Sean. That is number 10. Number 11. Ooh, yeah. Is that Sonoran Gold
Yep.
as well?
Sonoran Gold. I like that stone.
Yeah,
It's pretty hot right now. Like, people are really into it.
yeah. Wow, look at that gold in the matrix. That's why they call it Sonoran Gold.
Then it goes to the blue and green.
Yep.
The forest green. The
That-
light blue. Yeah, that's starting to be one of my favorites. And then as far as green turquoise too, I kind of been just starting to use green turquoise, like the Caracal Lake Sonoran Gold.
Size 12. $500 for this piece. Wow. You can't buy this in Japan like that. Look how thick that is. I mean, I'm sure you could buy some
What are you talking about?
The bezel, the housing.
Yeah, I seen it. I think it was. I
Like-
don't know if you know Ray Scott.
Yeah.
On one of his social media platforms, he was talking about it because he does the same bezel, and he was kind of upset about seeing a picture of it being sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of going on a rant about it because he makes the same bezel, and it's all handmade.
Got that custom band there. Got the Nick Nez double in. That one's a little different. To fit it in there, huh?
Yeah, it's a smaller
version. And we have a little bit of a raise there. Size 12. Beautiful stone. $500. Number 11. Well, another bracelet. Egyptian.
Yep. I don't remember how many carats that was. I think it was like 35.
35 carats of high-grade Egyptian turquoise.
That bezel is actually a triangle wire.
Is it? Oh my gosh, shaping that must be a
Yeah, it was
nightmare.
that exact triangle wire.
I like how you had that offset saw pattern there. Lines.
So it kind of looks like a UFO, like a spaceship. When
Oh, I
you
can
look at
see
it
that.
from the side,
Yeah.
the setting.
Oh, I can see that triangle wire now that we do that. That must have been a monster to fight with.
Initially, I was gonna make it a ring, or then I was like, "Hey, this fits in here,"
Yeah.
because it was in an oval shape before.
Yeah.
I was gonna hit it on the mandrel. I just put that stone in there. I'm like, oh, it fits. Cool.
That beautiful finish you have. Contrast with the texture. Go heavy. You don't mess around with your silver.
Yeah. I mean, I tell people, and it doesn't matter how much silver goes up. I'm always gonna buy silver,
Yeah.
regardless of the price.
Sold number 5B.
5B sold. That's that is the Caracal Lake ring. You get a look at that one more time, and that's going to Jackie.
Cool.
Jackie Sears.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Jackie.
Thank you.
Let's find out. Price on the piece 5C is $450. Thank you, Jackie. What was I saying? The cuff size here?
It might be the same as this one.
So pretty close to a 6.
Yeah.
We're looking at 5 1/4 with a 1-inch gap. You're looking at 6 1/4. A little bit bigger. We can probably open that up to 6 1/2. It's close. I don't want to get stuck. Sterling silver, high grade Egyptian. This is number 12 for $1,600. Number 12. Number 13. Ooh, you want to bring this over here?
Go for it.
Yeah.
That's the second chain I made.
Second chain ever made. That takes a lot of time making these chains. It is adjustable as the hook. Let me just show it on camera here. The handmade hook here will fit into any of the rings. So if you need to adjust the size, we'll get a size measurement. Oh yeah, I like your tag. Tag. It's the little things in life, you know.
Dog tag.
Yeah, that dog tag there with the Sterling Nick Nez mark. The chain measures
I think it's like 20.
24, 25 actually.
But it can be adjust all the way to practically choking you, so go all the way up.
25 inches to play with. And then centered on that handmade chain, we've got this amazing pendant. Gonna have that chevron Chevy bale or stamp bale. Large, and look at this when I turn it to the side. This is really cool. Look how thick that is. Marinci turquoise. Sterling silver.
It's like 56 carats of Marinci.
If Elvis was alive, he would buy it. Got the Nick Nez mark there on the back.
So this is the stuff I do. I like doing this stuff, the fabrication.
Yep.
Like at the market in Santa Fe, I had several pieces that were kind of like this.
Absolutely amazing. Look at that. That stone is incredible.
Yeah, that's like a one of one, like especially from the dark blue on top that goes down to the light blue.
Yeah, it
that
looks
fades
like
into it.
it's like the shadow or
Yeah.
something, and it's the deeper waters or something. That beautiful pyrite. Heather says Nick's necklaces is the real deal. Even more amazing in person. Heather.
Yeah,
They're
Heather
just
has
similar.
she has the one with the Royston spiderweb, I think, or I think she has the is it the bigger one with the Denali?
The
One
Mali-
of them. I don't remember which. I think it was the Denali stones.
Outstanding. Price on this piece. This is item number, what do we say, 13?
Yep.
$4,500. Layaway available.
I don't remember how much silver was on that.
It's a lot. I
Um,
can weigh it if you want. I have my scale around here somewhere. Maybe it's in that drawer. Here it is.
I think the chain was already like 4 ounces. Just the chain itself.
It's a
I don't remember. Yeah.
let's get a,
So the whole thing on the inside is hollow. I've had people ask me if I'm gonna make it like a locket, the back side of it,
That'd
to
be
open
cool.
it up.
yeah,
So I don't know. We'll see.
maybe someday.
Yeah.
256 grams. I know everyone's waiting to if they haven't had one of your pieces yet, we've got some rings coming up.
Oh yeah. There's some smaller. Is the pendant solid? No, the pendant is actually hollow on the inside, so it's, I believe it's like 8 pieces of silver stacked, fabricated to make that, from the bottom up. It's about 8 different layers. It looks good. You can probably wear it. It looks good. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll wear it. Here we go. Make sure I'm hooked in there. Yeah.
I think it'd be unisex too.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy could wear that.
Totally.
Easy.
This is, yeah,
Rock that.
big chief energy. That's what Unji would say, huh? There we go. Around the collar. I'll just wear this the rest of the show. No big deal.
You're gonna have a sore neck tomorrow.
Yeah. This is item number 13. 4,500 on. Do you want to get a shot of this? You want to move the camera around?
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah. Gives good shape. I want to wear one of these instead of a tie when I have to go into the office. Yeah, that is amazing. It really doesn't feel as heavy. I mean, it's heavy, but it's actually really comfortable. Yeah, awesome.
13 rings. Yeah, we do have size 13 rings.
I think we have quite a few size 13 rings, Mr. Lincoln.
Is that the president?
Yeah, Mr.
Angie.
Yeah.
Angie was calling me the president. I do watch the shows, by the way. When I'm working, and I'm like, I'll just put on the show.
Yep, we have 10A and 10B, size 13. I could show those again real fast. So we've got 10A and 10B. There we go. 10A. I was waiting for you to get up, Holden, so I could. And then 10B is the number 8.
These ones are a little bit bigger.
Yeah, we've got 2 size 14s.
Yeah.
Okay, last number here, number 14. You might hand me the number 14. We've got some rings that if you miss out on this and you want a specific size, we're going to be posting this in the show afterwards. But we have these, what do you call these rings? Hand stamp rings? Stacker rings?
Stacker rings, I guess. They're all different too. It's weird.
They all
eyeball them and they all come out different. They
So
all have like a different design.
we've got a size
Texture.
9. What was your price on these?
I think they were $80
$80?
for a ring. Yeah.
Damn.
Here we go. We have our $80 stacker rings. We can get a shot of that. Hi, Susan. Yeah, we'll show number 5 again. I'm going to get through these and then we'll start taking questions and going through them again. Size 9, we've got 2 size 9s. I've got a size 10, 2 size 10, 2 size 9, and then I've got some smaller ones. Got a size 7, size 6, 2 size 6, 3 size 6. So we've got a size 6, 7, 9, and 10 of our stacker rings here. And if you wanted a specific size, we'll write down your name. Size 14 sold number 9.
Sold size 9.
Oh, size 9. Let me make sure I get the right one here.
Size 7.
Size 9 sold. I think we only have one size 7.
So one wants to order 2 of them.
Okay.
And
You're out of size 7. Here they come.
14 size 9.
9.
Another 14 size 9.
Another 14 size 9. Jackie, we're going to write your name down.
Did you see Heather Schneider above Duania?
Heather Snyder 2, please. Let's write Heather's name down. I think we're out of size 7s, and Jackie also wants a size 7, and Valerie wants a size 7. We're going to give the guys a chance to
Yeah, give me a second.
see. Patty wants a size 9. We've got a size 9 there. You got some rings to make.
Cool.
So what is this one that you're handing?
Size 9?
We need this size 9. I have one size 9 right here already.
So he's asking about 10B.
So, if you give us,
about 10B and 5A.
okay, do we need a chance for you guys to do your thing, or you okay?
Not sure.
Oh, forgot about the drum.
Yeah, drum it.
That's spaced out. Sorry. I've only been up since 4 this morning. so-
Yeah, just working on. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
So Patty wanted a size 9. I don't think we had
Patty
it.
size 9 and Valerie and I'm doing it. Is that everybody who's sold?
Yes.
Mr. Lincoln 10B was
So it's 12.
1200.
Is that the number 8?
Yep.
I got 5 fingers.
What kind of stone is in 10C? That is a Sonoran gold.
Sonorian gold.
10B was 1200?
I don't know if you want to show them.
Sure. So I'll show that one to. And then number 8 turquoise. This is 10B, $1,200. Size 14. This is 10C, and the question was the stone. It is Sonoran gold.
That one is
$750.
$750 on that one, yeah.
Price on 10C was $750. Gary. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions on anything? You guys good back there with the numbers of the rings and stuff?
I think so.
Okay. We'll look at number 14 one more time. We've got 2 size 10 left. That is the stacker ring. This will fit just like that. You can stack them up. They're all a little bit different.
We have a couple of questions about 5A.
5A. That is the solid turquoise Marinci ring. First question is, can we see it again, please? Yep. Second question is, probably the same. 5A, there, beautiful lightning blue Marinci turquoise. Sterling silver, sold to Jessica Morris.
Cool.
$5A was $450. Last number 5 here, we've got 5C is size 7. Is that Egyptian turquoise? I'm sorry, Susan. You see how that is. That first come, first serve thing. Last look at number 14 here. We've got 3 size 6s for that stacker band size 6 on $80. Should have just wore this the whole time.
Yeah.
Can you make it larger? What size do you need, Susan? Because it's a 7. It's really, if we go up more than one size, it's gonna be, we're gonna have to cut into it, and it's gonna be a whole deal. That's gonna be up to you.
12 and 13.
12 and 13 on layaway, please. Tia Garland. 12 and 13.
Can you size 12 to 6.5?
So where's it? 12? That one.
12.
12 to 6.5.
So who is asking that?
Tia.
Tia, 6.5. I don't think it'll be a problem. We gotta have tools for this one. This one.
tough for you.
Oh, look at that, 6.5. Got it.
What about this ring? You were talking. Somebody said
Someone was asking about.
sizing it to 7.
5C to 9.5.
9.5.
I mean, I can make one. It'd just be a different stone.
Let's finish up with this here. This
I can make one.
is for Tia. That's probably the only time you're. I don't know. You may do it again, huh?
What?
With the triangle wire is the.
No, I probably won't.
Yeah. I could just see that.
Yeah.
And
So she got that in the necklace.
And she's getting the necklace.
12 and 13.
I gotta get that big drum though.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get the big drum.
Alright.
We'll call it. We're gonna name that drum. You know what we're gonna name that drum? Tia.
Go get Tia.
You might need help, Miki. Have
I
Devin
feel
help
bad. I feel bad he had to go get that drum.
you. You wanna go help him? So thank you, Tia. We are gonna name our drum after you. We've got the big drum.
My wife's like, my pendant.
Oh, Lisa, Nick's wife. She liked this pendant. I like this pendant. Here it comes. We have room for that thing back here. Are you okay? Here it comes. Maybe.
Yeah, I got it.
I think this is a trend now.
You sure?
Yeah, where do you want it?
Oh.
Bring it around here so everyone can see it. Can you carry it?
Grab that.
Here, you know, if we can.
I guess we're changing the show.
There we go. If you can see that, it is.
That's a big drum.
Yeah, it's a big drum. So. So you better.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
wait. Got a camera on it. Hold on. Almost there.
There you go.
All right, so this is for.
This is for Tia Garland.
Cool. Let's do this.
Thank you, Tia.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
so
Tia.
cool. So there's, I guess the drum's name's Tina now.
Yeah,
Or Tia.
Tia. Thank you, Tia. We had another question here. Susan's asking, can you make one like 4A? Which one's 4? Oh, that was the
4A. Is it?
4A?
Oh, the one that sold. I
Yeah, it was the one that sold. Do you have 4A over there?
I don't know the number.
It's a small ring. Easy, yeah, I can do it. This one?
Size to 9.5.
Or
Yeah.
And
Can
then
you-
10
Can you show 10C again, please? This is for Gary.
I can do that one, yeah, 4A. Yeah, I can do 4A. Just have to
It's just-
email or let Shep know.
We're gonna have to go back and forth with you on the 10A or that custom ring because we're gonna have to look at the turquoise. There we go, Gary. Wanted to look at that.
And then Patrick's asking about the sizes on the number 10 rings.
Number 10 rings, we have
13 and 14.
we have 2 of them that are size 13 and 2 of them that are size 14. Right now, Gary's looking at this is 10C, size 14.
You gonna leave that down here now?
I have to get another one. I have to get a stand for it so everyone can see it. Maybe put it back here, huh? Where the anvil is. Maybe after Christmas, because we're using that anvil a lot. Can you please show both size 14 rings? You want to show off some of the turquoise stones that you have?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Like, let's see.
So these 2 rings are 750. We've got 10C right here, the green, and then we've got the high grade number 8 spiderweb, size 14. This would be D. So we've got C and D.
So I've recently was able to get a lot of Marinci turquoise. So here's some of. Excuse my hands; they're all dirty and ugly.
That's what happens when you're a jeweler.
So this Marinci. Some Marinci here. Well, I have a lot of it. So like right here.
Oh yeah, you could use one of those to make that ring.
Yeah. It's not showing very well. I do have pairs, so. Oh, that's a lot better. Where's that camera?
Nice pair of earrings you have there.
Yeah, I have pairs. There's more stones on that side. I can kind of grab real quick.
Sold both 14 sizes. Patrick.
Oh wow.
1, 2.
Let me see.
Let's give Patrick the drum. I'll give Patrick the drum.
Raise your hand down again.
What drum are we using now?
I'm gonna use this big drum. Tia. That's what we call her. Thank you, Patrick. We lost our chat feed.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Here we go. Hi, Laura. We had a great show. Wow, look at that spider web.
So
Can you show
like,
this off?
what were the prices on both of these 14 rings?
$7.50 each. We've got spider web. Beautiful set there. Was that Kingman?
no, that's actually a high grade Chinese turquoise.
Wow.
That's
that
very
is-
rare right there. Like
The
from
Chinese don't normally
Oh,
let this stuff out.
yeah, that's natural. That's if you pull those out, the color on that is very nice. Then like just all different stones.
You
so.
really built yourself up a great collection.
Yeah, I mean it's scarce, so
Yeah,
very scarce.
it's just getting more expensive. We got some of that Sonoran gold here.
Carico
Lake.
The Maui, Snoring Gold, Royston.
There's a Denali up here. Royston in there. Amazing quality. Got some Egyptian down here.
The Lander Blue.
Oh, look at that. Lander Blue, everybody. I'm not going to take it out of its case.
Yeah.
That
That's some
is-
high grade Bisbee on the other side, I would say.
High grade Bisbee.
So
Number 6 and number 10A.
How much is number 6 and number 10A? Number 6 is the Natural Sleeping Beauty bracelet. Is 4,000. number 10A was $1,200.
Somebody already bought the necklace. Somebody
And
needs to
the
buy that
necklace?
same necklace.
The necklace is sold. It's actually Tia's. I just didn't want to take it off yet. So that's it. Any other questions on anything? We will be posting pictures in the inner circle. If you haven't joined yet, please join. The link will be in the description below. And thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you, Nick, for coming in today.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to see you. This is your second show, and I'm sure you'll have.
We're gonna be here in 2 weeks, right?
In 2 weeks.
The October.
Yeah, if you're in Albuquerque, we are doing an event. We're calling it our first annual T.Skies Fall Festival. We're clearing out the parking lot, and we're setting up tables for artists in town to put their jewelry out. We're gonna have food truck. We're gonna have a drum group actually. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have some demonstrations. We're gonna have C&M, the local community college that we work with, to put students through their jewelry program. It's gonna be fun. If you're in town, please swing by. That'll be October 2nd, next weekend, 2 weeks, in 2 weeks from now. So we hope to see you there. We're gonna be open 12 to 6 for that. We'll probably stream live videos all day, so even if you're not able to come, please join in and share and check out our videos that day.
I'll probably have a lot of like earrings and smaller and stuff.
We'll zoom the camera
Yeah.
over by Nick and his earrings, so if you missed out and you wanted some earrings, we're going to try to figure out how we can sell them live even during the show.
Really?
Yeah, we'll try.
Valerie wants to know where.
Location 8106 Manal Northeast, Albuquerque, New Mexico 87110. That is our physical store. If you type in T.Skies Jewelry on Google, you can find our location there. That's where we'll be, in our parking lot. Yeah. A lot of compliments to Nick. Everyone's saying, great show, Nick. Nick, you're outstanding. Phenomenal jewelry. Does Nick do custom larger size rings? Of course. Just like C&D, Todd, if you connect with us on our inner circle, we'll set something up for you. Or you can reach out to Nick.
Yeah, I have a website too, nicknez.com. You can look there. And then my email's on there.
What's your bolo tie?
Oh, yeah, check it out.
Oh, what happened?
That was me.
So that bolo tie was made, that's actually my first bolo tie that I ever made. After coming back from Santa Fe, looking at the market, I went ahead and bought my tools, and that's what I made. And I've had it since.
Pretty awesome. Looks like a transformer.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone says it looks like a transformer. I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. It's more just contemporary.
Yeah, contemporary design.
Yep.
Can't wait to see more earrings. Michelle would like earrings. Maybe in a couple weeks we'll have some.
Yeah, I didn't have time, so.
Thank you everyone again so much for joining us this evening. We know your time is valuable, and we appreciate you spending your time with us. If you missed the show and if you're tuning in, if you want to go back and see, and if you see something you like, you can message us or call us, leave a message, 505-862-9443. If it's still available, we'll put it aside for you. And we'll see you next week. Are we doing a Monday show, Miki?
I won't be here because I'm moving that day, but Marco will be here and he is doing a Monday show.
Okay. And then Unji's out next week. We're going to do like a demonstration on Wednesday. I think we're going to do some stamping with Devin and Marco.
Cool.
I think we're going to have Reggie Mitchell's coming next week.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sandcast. He does some beautiful Sandcast work. One of our local artists here, Reggie Mitchell, Navajo, Diné, Silversmith. And then the week after that, we're doing our event. And then the week after that, we've got artists I think scheduled all the way through October and mid-November actually. So we're gonna be here coming in every Saturday. So thank you again, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye. See you next time.